The 1800 watt portable power station and parallel battery charger by DeWalt. 4 20 volt max batteries in, 15 amps out. The quiet alternative to a gas generator when you need portable power on the job site or wherever life takes you. DeWalt pneumatic construction nailers and staplers, made for framing professionals. Designed to be lighter and better balanced in your hands, with the capacity and performance you demand. All built, guaranteed tough. Ideal for most framing needs, the stick nailer fires 2 to 3 1/4 inch, 21-degree plastic collated framing nails. A large 300 nail coil magazine makes quick work of sheathing with less reload time. At 10.5 inches, hanging joists in tight spaces just got easier and more precise with the metal connector's exposed nail tip. So whether you need to staple, install a joist system, or drive hundreds of 3 1/4 inch nails, DeWalt construction nailers have you covered inside and out. And because it is a DeWalt pneumatic nailer, you're protected for up to 7 years after purchase. The complete line of DeWalt construction nailers and fasteners, built guaranteed tough by DeWalt.
Hi, I'm Todd with DeWalt. Today I'm going to walk you through how to properly adjust the speed, torque, and clutch settings on your cordless drill. Please always refer to the instruction manual for any additional operating instructions and the proper PPE required for operating this tool. Please also follow any job site specific or company specific policies that may be in place. When picking up the tool, the first thing I'm going to do is remove the battery to walk you through the different operations of the tool. Today we're going to be using the DCD 996 cordless premium hammer drill driver to show you these different features of a cordless drill. The first thing we're going to do is walk you through the different speeds that you'll see through the speed selector switch on the top of the drill. This tool happens to have a 3-speed transmission. So for high speed applications that are low torque, I can keep it in the 3rd speed, which is the highest speed. For other applications that either require more control and more torque, we would drop it down into the 2nd speed by adjusting the transmission here on the top of the tool. Then for any applications where I need added control or more torque, let's say a 2 9/16 inch self-feed bit into wood, I can drop the tool down into the 1st speed, which is going to give me the most control because it's at the lowest speed, but also the highest torque to do those high demanding applications. The next thing that I can do is adjust the clutch collar on the front of the tool. And what the clutch collar is going to allow me to do is have different settings. This tool has anywhere from the lowest setting, which is 1, all the way up to the highest setting, which is 11. And what that does is allows the tool to determine how much resistance it's going to take to stop the tool. So let's say I'm trying to install a small screw on, let's say, a hinge, and I want to make sure I don't overstrip that screw. I can drop the clutch collar down to one of the lower settings, let's say a 1, a 2, or a 3, and that way it needs very little resistance to stop the tool from spinning, and I won't overdrive that fastener. If I have a more demanding application, let's say a larger fastener, or I want to drill a larger hole, I can set the clutch collar up much higher, so it takes a lot more resistance to stop the tool. There's also a drill mode, which you can see is represented by a little drill bit icon on the tool that will disable the clutch and will allow the tool to keep driving. Remember, I always want to operate this tool utilizing the side handle on the tool, which we'll show you how to install in a moment. Another setting that's on this tool is hammer drill. So I can adjust the clutch collar one more time so that this arrow aligns with the little hammer icon on the tool. And that will allow the tool to actually beat while it also spins for drilling the different masonry applications. Again, on the hammer drill mode, it disables that clutch. So you're gonna make sure that you have to have a lot of control by using the side handle and the variable speed trigger in case the tool is going to bind up, because it will not stop in either the drilling mode or the hammer drill mode. So if I want to install the side handle on the tool so I can use it, I'll slide it over the collar. Then on this one, I will twist the handle to tighten it down. Once I have that nice and tight, I can install the battery back onto the tool. Then I can operate the tool with 2 hands. So that's how we adjust the speed via the transmission. Again, if I want to do higher speeds at lower torque, or I can do lower speeds at a higher torque. And I can also use the clutch collar to adjust the different clutch settings or resistance settings that the tool may have, put it into drill mode or hammer drill mode.
Take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence.
DeWalt lasers offer precision and functionality in a DeWalt guaranteed tough design. The DeWalt 360 delivers the functionality of a rotary laser at half the price. The 360 projects 3 self-leveling lines to simulate a rotary laser. A vertical line gives the 360 the additional functionality of a cross-line laser. The DeWalt Cross Plumb laser brings together the functionality of a cross-line laser and a 2-beam spot laser. Horizontal and vertical lines offer simple, easy alignment and leveling. 2 self-leveling beams provide accurate plumb point transfer. The DeWalt 5 Spot Line Laser projects 5 spot beams for accurate plumb and horizontal point transfer. A rear projecting horizontal line aids in projects where leveling is required. Both the Cross Plumb and the 5-spot line lasers feature an integrated pivoting base with a 1/4 inch and 5/8 inch thread, and front and rear mounted magnets for flush attachment to ferrous metal surfaces. Both are designed with a raised down beam to create clearance for dot visibility and alignment for wall track layout. All 3 lasers feature a locking pendulum to help prevent damage to internal components, and a full-time pulse mode allowing use with a detector for extended range while maintaining brightness for visibility. All 3 also feature an IP54 water and debris resistance rating for job site protection. Rely on a trusted name that's backed by a limited lifetime warranty. Rely on DeWalt.
Now all I need to do is come in with a random orbit sander, slick those up, and I'll be ready to move on to the next door.